Hey guys, welcome back to another video here on Toned In Entertainment, where we love pop culture. Today, it's time for another comic book review. Now, last week, as part of Free Comic Book Day, I got to check out Power Rangers: The Road to Ranger Slayer. Now, admittedly, I hadn't kept up with the Power Rangers in a long time, and when I got to read this free issue, oh my god, it blew my mind, and I was super hyped for this week's release of The Ranger Slayer. Now, this comic does come at an $8.99 price point, and it is just a one-shot issue. How well does it fare up? Well, let's get on with the review. Kim Hart has caused a lot of chaos recently, and her coinless Power Ranger friends no longer have any trust in her. Zack has his reservations that Kim has broken the mind control that she was under, and Trini is even more opposed to Kim being brought back and trusted. The only person who comes to Kim's defense is Bulk, the only one who isn't a Power Ranger, and he pleads with the team, telling them, come on, you both always talk about second chances, about fixing the world, no matter how bad it gets, right? Well, our friend is standing right here begging to help us, and if we can't see that, then what the hell are we fighting for? And Bulk makes a great point, because the Rangers will definitely need the help of the Ranger Slayer throughout this issue, as they have to battle these green glowing zombified Rangers that are coming out of the ground. There's also Commander Scorpina, who's ready to ditch that title for something more prestigious. And the Rangers' most famous baddie, Rita Repulsa, has also risen from the ashes, sporting a new look, but bringing some of her old tricks to wreak havoc as well. Now, the writers did a really good job in establishing conflict between Kim and her former Power Rangers friends, but they also throw in some extra added conflict, as it's revealed that it was Trini who made a deal with Rita in hopes of resurrecting her fallen Power Ranger friends. But we should all know you can never trust Rita Repulsa. This comic is one of those stories where no one can get along, but they will all have to for the greater good. Trini and Scorpina will bitter back and forth as they put their best foot forward to stop Rita. And there will be moments when unlikely heroes like Bulk will rise to the call many thought he couldn't muster. Now, on a scale of 1 to 10, I'm gonna give Power Rangers Ranger Slayer a 10 out of 10. This comic kicked so much ass. The writing from Ryan Parrott was witty, exciting, and most of all, entertaining throughout. He does a great job, not just in creating conflict between these characters, but finding a way to tie it all up without it seeming forced. And my personal favorite moment in this entire comic is we get to see Bulk live out a bucket list item and drive the Zord. Plus, Parrott's able to throw in some extra challenges for the Rangers to face off with, and it all feels like it belongs here. Ranger Slayer delivers on character, emotion, conflict, suspense, and has a resolution. Now, if the story isn't enough, the artwork throughout this entire issue is absolutely phenomenal. Here, the illustrations are done by Dan Mora and colored by Raul Angulo. At times, it almost feels like the art is gonna jump off these pages and come to life. It's that good. The action scenes are intense, and the use of shadows really gives some scenes a larger-than-life feel. Now, I can recommend Ranger Slayer to pretty much anybody who enjoys comics. If you're a Power Rangers fan, well, chances are you've already picked this one up. But if you haven't followed the Rangers in a long time, you can jump right back into this issue and have a great time. And while I do recommend trying to find the free issue that came out the week before, it's not really a necessity. You can come into this with a clean slate and have a good time with it. It's such a great comic. It's definitely a 10 out of 10. It's a must read, not just for Power Rangers fans, but anybody who enjoys comics. Now guys, have you read Ranger Slayer, the one-shot issue? If you have, leave me a comment below. Now, while the story did wrap up in full, there is still some opportunity that they could build off of it. But even if they don't go any further with this story, the conclusion is very satisfying. All right, guys, if you like comic book reviews like this, make sure you subscribe here to Toned In Entertainment for future videos.
Subscribe to the channel. Do it. Go now. Do it now.